Hey guys, I'm Matt Brandt, and today I want to talk about the recently announced 2024 Mitsubishi Triton Ute. Frankly, this is a ute I wasn't planning on talking about, but it has been sparking debates left, right, and center. From its eye-catching design to some eyebrow-raising choices under the hood, there's a lot to unpack. So today I want to go through the really good, the bad, and the worrying thoughts I have about the all-new Mitsubishi Triton. So, Mitsubishi is a car brand that Aussies seem to love, especially because of their pretty lifestyle-oriented cars and utes. And they are back in the spotlight with the unveiling of their new Triton in Thailand like last month. It's a ute that's got everyone talking, and for good measure. The last gen, which we reviewed on this channel, could trace its underpinnings all the way back to the early 2000s. So frankly, it was about time Mitsi brought out a new generation. Some are hailing it as the return of Mitsubishi as a serious contender, while others are scratching their heads at some of the design and technical choices. But in the fiercely competitive ute, backy, truck space, can the Triton carve out its niche? Well, maybe. So, why now? Well, the ute market has seen a significant shift in recent years. Gone are the days where sedans ruled the roost. Now utes like the Hilux, Ranger, and D-Max are taking the top spot in overall vehicle sales. No one is going to go out and say Mitsubishi were fast to do this, but they have finally updated the Triton. They recognized this trend, they embarked on the journey of developing it just a few years back. They've been teasing us with glimpses, and now with the full reveal, it's clear they want a more significant slice of that lucrative ute pie. So much so that for the heavily male-dominated buying demographic, get this, they have called the new design language Beast Mode. Beast Mode. I'll leave it to you what you guys think of that name in the comment section. Unlike the Kia Ute, which we recently spoke about, and I'll link that video in the description below, just below that like button, Mitsubishi are more restricted in just how much money they can put into this all-new Triton Ute. And yes, that is considering that they are sharing this new Ute platform development with the upcoming Nissan Navara, as they're part of the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance. What an original name. Okay, so let's chat about the Beast Mode exterior design though. The 2024 Mitsubishi Triton is a statement of transformation. It's grown in stature with its wheelbase stretching an impressive 130 millimeters, and the body has been lengthened by 15 millimeters, and this was already a long ute. And this isn't just about size though. The Triton's broader width is designed for off-roading and stability, but also for a more aggressive stance. Utility has not taken a back seat either. The tray is more spacious. It's extended by 35 millimeters in length with extra depth. The Triton's cargo bed is not only bigger, but has been designed to fit a 1200 by 800 millimeter pallet in the back, even with the bed liner fitted, which is a very common trend. You know, if you can claim in your ute that you can fit a Euro pallet in the back, you've got a good cargo area. Design-wise, it actually looks pretty cool. The Triton sports a modern split LED light design. There's a new dynamic shield grille and a pretty uniquely positioned fuel filler cap that cuts into the wheel arch. So it looks pretty distinct. You've also got side steps, roof rails, and a sail plane. However, I am very disappointed by the choice of drum brakes on its top trim. In a market leaning towards disc brakes, this is a really curious one, given drum brakes have limitations, especially in heavy duty scenarios like towing. Feedback on the Triton's design has also been mixed. Some of you love its fresh looks, while some feel underwhelmed. But design is subjective, and we're keen to hear your thoughts. What's your verdict on the new Triton's Beast Mode looks? Me personally, I like it. It's not too overstyled, and frankly, I prefer the evolutionary approach. The dream of freedom on this beach, and of course online. All right, so maybe this beach is make believe, but online threats, those are real. That's where Surfshark VPN sails in. Surfshark VPN protects against snooping ISPs and pesky third-party trackers on all of my devices. Plus, my identity hidden, my data encrypted. No more online sharks hunting for my info. Surfshark also offers a comprehensive Surfshark One package combining VPN, antivirus, private search, and alerts for things like data breaches, not beaches. That was a bad joke. Doubts? There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So click the link below and use our code CarSauce and get 3 extra months free. Thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so interior and comfort, and arguably this has been the biggest change for the Triton, and good riddance. Step inside, you're greeted with a blend of ruggedness and frankly luxury. Mitsubishi has truly upped their game with the Triton's interior. It has a 9-inch display, not the biggest, but still looks good, and it's paired with a smaller driver's cluster, which should be good for both functionality and aesthetics. And for those who crave that touch of luxury in your ute, the Alcantara finish on the seats with orange leather accents, it looks pretty damn cool. You've also got what looks to be soft touch materials everywhere, which is great for road noise, or rather, reducing said road noise. The other thing I want to point out is the new leather steering wheel. More importantly though, it's the driver aids on that steering wheel, because Mitsubishi promised this thing will come with the latest and greatest in autonomous driving features, which I cannot wait to test out. It should make long commutes way better than the current Triton, which has frankly almost nothing. It looks awesome, so I can't wait to drive it and sit in the interior myself. Speaking of, let's talk about driving it, which seems to be a bit of a mixed bag. First of all, it's a new platform, and some people were worried that it would be a continuation of the really old platform, but it's not. Like all manufacturers seem to claim, it's a stiffer platform, 60% more stiff. Whatever that really means. Anyway, we were all hoping that Mitsubishi would replace the engine with a big 6-cylinder unit just like the Ford Ranger, but the rumors clearly weren't true. I guess we have to remember that the Triton has always played in the middle of the pack. It offers value at the expense of the nicest things you'd find on like $30,000 more expensive utes. The engine is an updated version of its current 2.4-litre turbo, but adding a second turbo. This means we're getting a claimed 150 kilowatt of power and 470 newton meters of torque, which is a pretty nice bump from the current 133 kilowatt and 430 newton meters of torque, which feels lethargic at best and downright slow at worst. And that extra turbocharger means that we should have a better torque band across the entire RPM range. But I am always skeptical about adding more parts to an already reliable engine, because a second turbo is just added complexity and moving parts that could go wrong. But that is purely speculation. Hopefully the second turbo has 0 issues, and if it's anything like previous Mitsubishi engines, it won't have any issues. And the Triton finally gets an upgraded 3.5-ton towing capacity, which makes the drum brakes all the more head scratching. And of course, the Triton retains its super select 4-wheel drive system, but now it has 7 drive modes. Actually, a big addition I'm extremely excited for is that the Triton will be coming with a limited slip differential and active yaw control, which is essentially torque vectoring. So combining the two, this could be one of the best handling utes to date. I'm actually really excited to drive it. So what are some of my concerns? Well, every new ute, to be fair, has its hurdles, and the Triton is just no exception. The Australian ute market is a battleground, and while the Triton has a lot going for it, it does face challenges. The fact it has rear drum brakes and 470 newton meters of torque means that it is well below the current standard in the ute world. To put that into perspective, both the Toyota Hilux and Ford Ranger get 500 newton meters and 600 newton meters of torque respectively. And then there's the price, which, to be fair, we don't know what it is yet, but with Mitsubishi hinting at a price hike, they'll really need to ensure the Triton offers unparalleled value to stand out. As one of you guys said to me recently, it will all come down to price, but honestly the biggest challenge for the Triton will be the launch of the Kia Tasman Ute sometime in 2025. And if you want to learn more about that, you can click the link in the description below. But what you should know is that Kia are throwing everything at that ute. And having spoken to top dogs at Kia, they have a lot of money, resources, and ambition. Okay, so the 2024 Mitsubishi Triton is looking both really, really good, but also a little evolutionary rather than revolutionary. To be fair, it's still too early to tell how it will be, so we'll really have to put it to its paces when it arrives in Australia early next year. But over to you. Is the Triton Ute the next big thing in utes, or are you a little disappointed, or neither? Let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to press that subscribe button for more in-depth analysis like this pretty much every week. Ciao for now.